Let's meditate on this. Man Chao Ghanera. A deep desire. Man Chao Ghanera. A deep desire to love. Man Chao Ghanera. Chao Ghanera, Man Chao Ghanera, Chao Ghanera, Man Chao Ghanera, Man Chao Ghanera, Man Chao Ghanera, Man Chao Ghanera. आवो सजना ओ देखा, आवो सजना ओ देखा दर्शन तेरा राम, दर्शन तेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, दर्शन तेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। सुन प्रभु मेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। आओ सजना हो देखा दर्शन तेरा राम। Come love, so I can see you. Oh Ram, come, so I see you. खड़ी तका मैं घर आपनड़े, घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, खड़ी तका मैं। I stand and I wait and I watch, I look out for love. I'm standing at home, घर आपनड़े. I stand in my own house. I know you will come here. I won't need to go anywhere else. घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। With a deep desire I wait for you, and not just a deep desire, but complete trust. मन चाओ घनेरा, सुन प्रभु मेरा, मन चाओ घनेरा, सुन प्रभु मेरा, मैं तेरा भरवासा, मैं तेरा भरवासा, चाओ घनेरा, सुन प्रभु मेरा, मैं तेरा भरवासा। दर्शन देख भई नह केवल, दर्शन देख भई नह केवल, जन्म मरण दुख नासा, जन्म मरण दुख नासा, जन्म मरण दुख नासा, चाओ घनेरा मन, चाओ घनेरा मन, चाओ घनेरा राम, चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। आवो सजना हो देखा दर्शन तेरा राम, चाओ घनेरा राम, दर्शन तेरा राम। घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं। मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। I stand and I wait for you, longing for love. Man Chao Ghanera, I have a deep desire, but not just that. Man Chao Ghanera, sun prab mera, listen. Are you listening to me? Oh my love, are you listening? It's more than just a desire. Man Chao Ghanera, sun prab mera, main tera bharwasa. I completely trust you that you will come. And with your coming, darshan dekh, bhai neh keval. I will have no other desires left. Darshan dekh, as soon as I see you, all my other desires go away. And all my sufferings go away. Janam, maran, dukh, nasa. Man Chao Ghanera. So, I have a deep desire for you. That's why I have this deep desire. सगली जोत जाता तू सोई, सगली जोत जाता तू सोई। मिले आ भाई सुभाए, मिले आ भाई सुभाए। नानक साजन को बल जाए। I know how I will get you, through my love. Your light is in everyone. The light that I see is yours. The light that I have is yours. Sagli jot jata tu soi. Your light is in everyone and it's revealed through love. Sagli jot jata tu soi, milya bhai subhai. If you want to meet jin prem kiyo tin hi prab payo, it's only through love. Your light in everyone is revealed through love. Sagli jot jata tu soi, milya bhai subhai. Nanak sajan ko bal jaiye. So I love my beloved. Nanak sajan ko bal jaiye. And with that, I dissolve into truth. Saach mile, ghar aaye, while at home. I love the one who comes home to dissolve me to truth. Nanak sajan ko bal jaiye. नानक साजन को बल जाए। साच मिले घर आए, साच मिले घर आए। भाई सुभाए घर आए, साच मिले भाई सुभाए। भाई सुभाए घर आए। चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। आवो सजना आओ देखा, आवो सजना ओ देखा दर्शन तेरा राम, दर्शन तेरा राम। घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं। मन चाओ घनेरा, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। आवो सजना मन चाओ घनेरा, ओ देखा मन चाओ घनेरा। दर्शन तेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। घर आपनड़े मन चाओ घनेरा, खड़ी तका मैं मन चाओ घनेरा। घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। मन चाओ घनेरा राम। What we're going to do now is just go over some of the comments that people have had. I'm going to look through those comments and then we'll continue with this meditation because I want to share with you some poetry, some American poetry. But before that, let me just see who's here and acknowledge some names. Rajvansh ji, Sat Sri Akal, Vaheguru ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru ji ki Fateh. Wonderful to have you here. Sanjeev ji, wonderful to see you. Rajni ji, you're here. It's great to see you. It's great to see Rekha ji. And of course, my wonderful dad is here. It's great to have all of you. Swarna ji from Sri Lanka, she's here. It's great to have you here. I can't take everyone's name, but I'm gonna stop at a couple of names here. Vikas ji, Disha ji, Prerna ji, Simran ji. Sat Sri Akal to everyone, says Karan Kaur ji. Vaheguru tera shukr hai, Simran ji. Rajni ji, Shelly ji. It is indeed a beautiful Shabad. Aavo sajna हो देखा दर्शन तेरा राम, darshan tera Ram. You saw I did it a little differently this time. This Shabad I sang in the normal Kehrwa Tal instead of, I've recorded it in Jap Tal. This last weekend I was called at the Gurdwara to sing the Shabad, but the person on the tabla said, look, can you make it simple? So I sang it in this tal, which is a simpler tal. And I really liked it, so I thought I'd share it. It's a little different, but it's in a simpler beat. My wonderful Buaji is here, Bhagwant Buaji from Canada. Wonderful to have you, and blessings to you as well. She sends us blessings. Ranjit Preetji is here. Wonderful to have you here. Anetar ji is here. Wonderful to have you. And I know Neet Neet Kaur ji is here. A little later she mentions that she might be from Australia and it's 1 or 2 a.m. there. So it's great that you're awake. It's like Binni Nadiye Chamkan Tare Jage Sant Jana Mere Ram Pyare. My wonderful little cousin Minnie is here from the East Coast. Welcome. Sandeep ji is here. Kanta ji, blessings. Sanjeev ji mentions a beautiful Shabad, and I want to take some time and say these lines because these are beautiful lines from Guru Arjan Dev ji. Guru Arjan Dev ji in Raag Gaudi, he sings, Tis Gur ko simro saas saas Gur mere pran sat gur meri raas Gur ka darshan dekh dekh jeeva Gur ke charan dhoye dhoye peeva. Anything for the Guru. Jatinder ji from Vegas is here. Wonderful, welcome to you as well. Sonu ji is here. You are divine yourself, and we're going to continue this meditation and find out how we can dissolve into truth. Because in the end, Guru Sahib says, Saaj mile ghar aaye. How can we dissolve into truth? Let's listen to the rest of the meditation, and I'll continue talking to everyone at the end. If you have certain questions or requests, especially for next time, send me a comment and we will try to incorporate them either this time or next time. Here's the rest. घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका में मन चाओ घनेरा राम आओ सजना आओ come. I was reading a poem by an American poet. He was a national poet laureate. His name, W.S. Merwin. And it reminded me of this Shabad and Gurbani in general. His poem is called Late Spring. Late Spring. Let me read this poem first. And after I read this poem, we'll do a little meditation on this poem. This poem will remind us of love. This poem is about worldly love, but worldly love is often a metaphor for the love with the one, love with oneness. Let's listen to this poem. Late spring. Coming into the high room, again after years, after oceans and shadows of hills and the sounds of lies, after losses and feet on stairs, after looking and mistakes and forgetting, turning there thinking to find no one except those I knew. Finally, I saw you. Sitting in white, already waiting. You of whom I'd heard with my own ears since the beginning, for whom more than once I have opened the door, believing you were not far. This belief is central to love, this trust. मैं तेरा भरवासा, trust. आओ सजना. But as I read this poem, I was reminded of another Shabad in Raag Suhi. The Shabad is by Bhagat Ravidas. The poem goes, coming into the high room again after years. This longing, after years, love has come. बहुत जन्म बिछड़े थे माधो. For many lives I had been separated, O love, sings Bhagat Ravidas. बहुत जन्म बिछड़े थे माधो, यह जन्म तुम्हारे लेखे. But this life I've given it to you. This is your life. बहुत जन्म बिछड़े थे माधो, एहो जन्म तुम्हारे लेखे. But this life is yours. Many lives I have waited, coming into the high room again after years, after oceans and shadows of hills and sounds of lies, after all these years. बहुत जन्म. कहे रविदास आस लग जीवों. And all I now desire, says Ravidas, कहे रविदास आस लग जीवों. This hope is what enlivens me. कह रविदास आस लग जीवो, चिर भयो दर्शन देखे. चिर भयो दर्शन देखे, दर्शन देखे. It's been such a long time since I've seen you. It's been such a long time. Won't you talk to me? Kaaran, Kavan, Abol, why are you so quiet? Why don't you talk to me? Kavan, Abol, Kaaran, Kavan, Abol, Kaaran, Kavan, Abol, Kaaran, Kavan. दर्शन देखे, दर्शन देखे, चिर भयो दर्शन देखे, चिर भयो दर्शन. कारण कवन अबोल, कारण कवन अबोल, कारण कवन अबोल, कारण कवन. For what reason are you quiet? It's been such a long time since I've seen you. Going back to W.S. Merwin, late spring, coming into the high room. Again, after years, after oceans and shadows of hills, the dark places, and the sounds of lies. Everything that's not you is a lie. Saach mile ghar aaye. When you come, there is truth. Otherwise, it's all lies, all false. After oceans, coming into the high room again, after years, after oceans and shadows of hills and sounds of lies, after losses and feet on stairs, after looking and mistakes and forgetting. It's been a long time. I've been looking for you. After looking, khadi takka main, ghar aapande khadi takka main. I'm looking. After losses and feet on stairs, after looking and mistakes and forgetting, I forget, but you don't. I make mistakes, but you don't. Bhagat Ravidas says in the same Shabad, Hum sar deen dayal na tum sar, ab patiyar kya kijay. What should I do? I am the lowliest of the low, the poorest of the poor. But I know that you are the most kind. You're the kindest. You're the most benevolent. Bachni tor mor man mane, jan ko puran deejay. My mind is satisfied with the lies, with broken words. Bachni tor mor man mane. My words are broken, but you are the one who can give me the complete word, the one. Jan ko puran deejay. You are the one who can complete me. Jan ko puran deejay. Puran deejay. Jan ko puran deejay. Jan ko puran deejay. Jan ko puran. Kaaran Kavan Abol, Kaaran Kavan Abol, Kaaran Kavan Abol, Kaaran Kavan. Why are you without words? Why are you quiet? For it's your words that make my words complete. Why are you quiet? Oh, bal bal jao Ramaiya Kaarne. Oh, bal bal jao Ramaiya Kaarne. Kaaran Kavan Abol, Kavan Abol, Kaaran Kavan Abol, Kaaran Kavan. I love you. Oh, bal bal jao ramaiya karne. For you, I would lose everything. I would give up my life for you. I love you. Why are you quiet? Kaaran Kavan Abol. Oh, bal bal jao ramaiya karne. Kaaran Kavan Abol. I have a reason to give my life, and that is you. What reason do you have to be quiet? Keh Ravidas aas lag ji. But I live in the hope that you're going to come because I trust you. Maybe you don't come early in the spring when the buds are flowering like they are now. Maybe it'll be late spring been a little late. You haven't come yet. W.S. Merwin, for that reason, calls this poem Late Spring. Coming into the high room again after years, after oceans and shadows of hills and the sound of lies, after losses and feet on stairs, after looking and mistakes and forgetting, turning there thinking to find no one except those I knew. Finally, I saw you. Finally, I saw you. Finally, I saw you. दर्शन देख भई में केवल जन्म मरण दुख नासा. Finally, I saw you, and all my other desires were gone. Janam maran dukh nasa. I don't have any desires. I don't have the cyclical sorrows of life and death. Finally, I saw you sitting in white, already waiting. W.S. Merwin says, you of whom I had heard with my own ears since the beginning. Since the beginning? Aat sach, jugaad sach, hai bhi sach, Nanak hosi bhi sach. Since the beginning, Aad sach, Jugaad sach, hai bhi sach, Nanak hosi bhi sach. You of whom I'd heard with my own ears. My own ears reminds me of Bhagat Kabir Shabad. Darma de thade darbar, I seek your door. Where are you? Darma de thade darbar. Who else is there for me? Tuj bin surat kare ko meri. Tuj bin surat kare ko meri. Who will take care of me if it were not for you? Tuj bin surat kare ko meri. Darshan dire khol ke vaar. Open the door. Show me your face. I want to see you. Darshan dije khol ke vaar. Darshan dije khol ke vaar. Darma de thade darbar. Tum dhan dhani udar tyagi. You have everything, all the riches in the world. Tum dhan dhani udar tyagi, and you're kind. Tum dhan dhani udar tyagi. Sravnan suniyat sujas tumhar. With my own ears, I have heard of your praises. Saravanan suniyat sujas tumhar. With my own ears, I've heard of your kindness, of your compassion. With my own ears, I've heard that you are there. You of whom I'd heard with my own ears since the beginning, for whom more than once I have opened the door. Darshan dije khol ke vaar. I have opened the door believing you were not far. Believing you were not far. साच मिले घर आए। सास सास सिमरो गोबिंद, मन अंतर की उतरे चिंत। पूरे गुर का सुन उपदेश, पार ब्रह्म निकट कर पेख। If you listen to the complete Guru, you will find him close. You will find Par Brahm, the one that's supposed to be on that end. You will find on your end, by your side. And then जा तू मेरे वल है ता क्या मोह चंदा. If you're by my side, what else do I need? What other bondages do I have? I'm free. I'm freed. दर्शन देख भई नह केवल, जन्म मरण दुख नासा. Because I've seen that you're one. You're the one in everyone. Your light is in everyone. सब में जोत जोत है सोए, जिसके चानन सब में चानन होए. गुर साखी जोत पर घट होए, ज्योतिष भावे सो आरती होए. Because your light is in everyone's light. And if you want, you can make light out of anyone. You can make light of anyone. सगली जोत जाता तू सोई, मिले भाए सुभाए. All I need to do is to love, and then I will meet you. How? नानक साजन को बल जाए, साच मिले घर आए. By dissolving into truth. When I see you, I will dissolve into truth. When I see you at home, I will dissolve into truth. And what does dissolving into truth mean? And how can you do it? What is this truth? And how can you dissolve? Manjot Singh ji asked for the Shabad, and that's the answer to those two questions. What we are seeking, what we stand at the door waiting for, is this really rare thing? We keep running for things in life that are not rare. For wealth, for beauty, perhaps for heaven, perhaps for food, shelter, for clothes. But all these, Guru Sahib says in Shlok Sahaskriti, these are not rare. His words, Nacha durlabham dhanam rupam. In Sanskrit, na means not and cha means and. So it's na cha and is not. Durlabham, rare, is not rare, dhanam rupam, wealth and beauty. We're still after it, but it's not rare. Let's find out from Guru Arjan Dev Ji what is rare. What should we be waiting for? What should we be loving? Nacha darulabham dhanam rupam, nacha durlabham swarag rajneh, nacha durlabham bhojanam vinjanam, nacha durlabham swachh ambar hai. Swachh ambar hai, clean clothes. Not rare, nacha durlabham. Nacha durlabham sut mitra bhrat bandhava, nacha durlabham banita bilas hai. Sut mitra bhrat bandhava, friends, family, brothers, sisters, everyone has them. They're not rare. Nacha durlabham banita bilas hai. Beautiful spouses, they're not rare. Everyone has them. Nacha durlabham vidya prabeenam, nacha durlabham chatur chanchal hai. Nacha durlabham vidya prabeenam. The highest of the high wisdoms, the highest of the high intelligence. Education is not rare. Vidya. Nacha durlabham vidya prabeenam, nacha durlabham chatur chanchal hai. If you're intelligent, very smart, that's not rare. Many people are. Then what is durlabh? What is rare? Durlabham ek bhagwan naam, durlabham ek bhagwan naam, Nanak labdhyam sadh sang kripa prabham, durlabham ek bhagwan naam hai. The only one thing that is rare, it's the name of God, Bhagwan Naam. Labdhyam, labda hai. In Sanskrit, labd is to find. Labdhyam. Labhati, labhataha, labhanti means to find. Labdhyam sadh sang kripa prabham. It's with the grace of the Almighty, with the grace, with the kripa of the Prabhu, and in the company of holy saints like you all, it's found. Labdhyam sadh sang kripa prabham, durlabham ek bhagwan naam hai. We take some other comments here. We love Sannyasa. That's one of my favorite Shabads too. Beautiful. With clarity, Guru Gobind Singh Ji has described the message of Karma Yoga in that Shabad. So it's a beautiful Shabad. Listen to it online. I have it out there as the name Sannyasa. J.D. Singh Ji sends me Akal Purakh Aap Ji nu Chardi Kala Bakshe, sends me Chardi Kala, Chardi Kala to you and to the whole Sangat. After all, it's with the Sangat, with the Saad Sang that Guru Nanak and Guru Arjan Dev Ji say, Nanak labdhyam Saad Sang kripa prabham. It's through the blessings of Almighty and the company of these saints that you will find the rarest of the rare, which is the name of God. Gaviye suniye man rakhiye bhav. One of the beautiful lines from Guru Nanak. Wonderful to hear you say that, Prerna ji. This, I believe, is the message of Guru Nanak in Japji Sahib. At some point, we will probably go through Japji Sahib, but I think every line in Japji is going through those two lines. Gaviye suniye man rakhiye bhav, dukh par har sukh ghar le jaye. And again there is the word ghar le jaye. This Shabad, one of the things that I've done, I don't know if I mentioned it in here, I don't think I have, but this Shabad that we have been meditating upon, Avo Sajna, it has a mention of ghar twice. Ghar aapanade khadi taka mein, and at the end he says, Saaj mile ghar aaye. That our love comes home. But then there's a third mention of ghar. It's in the Sirlekh of the Shabad. In the Sirlekh of the Shabad it says who wrote this Shabad and also how it is to be sung. How it is supposed to be sung is in Raag Suhi. And that's why we sing it in Raag Suhi. Aavo sajna ho dekha darshan tera ram. But the Sirlekh also mentions a ghar. He says you have to sing it in the third ghar, ghar tija. There's a lot of confusion in Sikh intelligentsia as to what the ghar on the Sirlekhs mean. Some say it has to do with the tal, the beat. Others say other things. In my research, I found that this ghar actually has to do with phraseology of the Shabad. Because in the Guru Granth Sahib there is no commas. The ghar tells us how many phrases there are in each line. It is true in this Shabad. This Shabad is Ghar Tija, the third house. So there are 3 houses in each of the line. And the beauty of telling us that there are 3 houses in each line, you can take any of the houses in each line and make it a meditation. Let me tell you, just take the first line, Avo Sajna. That's one phrase. One. Avo Sajna, ho dekha, darshan tera ram. So there are 3 things. Avo Sajna, ho dekha, darshan tera ram. Ghar tin karne, 3 houses. Even in the next line, Guru Sahib says, Ghar aapanade khadi taka mein, Ghar aapanade khadi taka mein, Man Chao Ghanera ram. Again 3. These balloons are blowing on my video. I don't know how that's happening, but I guess it must be a celebration. I'm not doing it. I don't know how it's happening. In any case, it must be a celebration that we have found our house. I'll continue doing this, and I guess we'll have to deal with the balloons later on. Going back to what I was saying, Ghar aapanade khadi taka mein Man Chao Ghanera ram. That's why I picked Man Chao Ghanera and kind of did the meditation on Man Chao Ghanera. Now Man Chao Ghanera, we can call it a deep love, a deep desire of the heart. Man Chao Ghanera, deep desire of the heart. But really, if you look at the word Ghanera, what do we call Ghana? We call a forest Ghana because it's dense. So it's more than just a deep desire. It's a dense desire. There is no space in this desire for anything else. It's a dense desire. There is no space for dhanam rupam. And that's why, Satsangaji, when you say something, it means it must be coming from the one. When it was requested that let's meditate on this Shabad as well. Nacha durlabham dhanam rupam, nacha durlabham swarag rajane hai. Nacha durlabham bhojanam binjanam, nacha durlabham swach ambare. All these other things that we have in life, Guru Sahib says, are not rare. They're not worth you waiting. Avo sajna ho dekha darshan tera Ram. Then what do we wait for? What do we wait for? Ghar apnada khadi taka mein. What are we waiting and standing for? Man Chao Ghanera Ram. What is this desire for? This desire is so dense, there is no space for anything else. There is no space for dhanam rutpam. There is no space for even swarag. There is no space for bhojanam binjanam, swach ambare, clothes, shelter. No space for earthly relations, just the one. Vanita Bilasa hai. No space, not even for vidya, earthly knowledge. Nacha durlabham chatur chanchale. No space for intelligence. Durlabham ek Bhagwan naam hai. Just the one name of God. Dense. Man Chao Ghanera Ram. So you see, what I'm also doing, if you've noticed, I have been doing this Shabad for 3 or 4 weeks. I'll probably continue for another couple of weeks. But you will learn from each little phrase in this Shabad. And Guru Sahib says there are 3 houses. So all I did was I meditated on Man Chao Ghanera Ram this week and the week before. And I found that Ghanera is saying more than just deep. It's saying dense. That's the beauty of Bani. If you focus on one word, one phrase at a time, you will get more from it. And then you will learn about Gurbani from reading other things. If you read other poetry like W.S. Merwin that we read today, you will learn more about Gurbani. So encourage seekers to do that. There is more beauty in the Bani if you go out and read other poetry. If you read the Vedas, understand them. If you read the Quran, let's see what more you understand about Avo Sajna. Or just read the trees out there. Go walk in about the trees and see what the birds are singing. You will learn more about the Shabad. But the key is to focus and meditate on one Shabad for a long time, day in, day out. And then the Shabad stays with you. It becomes part of your breath. And then you understand what Guru Arjan meant by saying, Sa Sa Simro Gobind. With every breath, I remember your name. Let me continue acknowledging some people here. Shivpreet ji's sending her wishes. Josh ji is here. Prerna ji is meditating on Bhav. Again, Bhav we talked about earlier. Bhav is more than love also. Bhav is emotion. With emotion, sometimes it might be sadness. Like Mittar Pyare Nu Hal Muridan Da Kehna. Or it might be hope, like गाँव गाँवरी दुल्हनी मंगल चारा मेरे गृह आए राजा राम बतारा. This is Kabir celebrating the coming of Ram into his home, and that home being the home of his soul, which is his body. So bhav is important. Romi ji is saying, Vaheguru ji. Rashmeet ji saying, you have a wonderful and blissful voice. Thank you for your kindness. I listen to my own voice and I don't find it that wonderful or blissful, but I know as Sadh Sangat, you guys are very generous and very kind, so I'm thankful for your kindness. Navneet ji is saying you're very blessed. You are blessed as well. Wonderful to have you. Bharat Bhushan ji is also meditating today. He's meditating on Pure Gur Ka Sunupades Par Brahma Nikat Kar Pekh. You see him close when you meditate. Anil Dattaji says, pure bliss. Darshan Tera Ram. Sandy ji is sending her wishes. Wonderful to have you here. Disha ji is here. Wonderful to have you. Anil ji is here. Sabr and Ardas. That's a bigger topic. Perhaps we can do Sabr and Ardas. Sabr or Ardas, perhaps the next time, and then we'll cover that. The incognito dictator, he's also sending his thanks. Wonderful to have you here. Sanjeev ji is also reminding us, Aisi lal tuj bin kaun kare, Garib Nawaz Gusaiya Mera Mathe Chhatar Dhare. He's meditating on that. Ritesh ji is meditating on Vaheguru. Manjeet ji meditating on Guru Nanak Dev ji. Nash ji sends his fateh to everyone. ठाकुर तुम सरनाई आया, ठाकुर तुम सरनाई आया. उतर गयो मेरे मन का संसार, जब ते दर्शन पाया, ठाकुर तुम सरनाई आया, ठाकुर तुम सरनाई आया. Indradeep ji sends Bible. ठाकुर तुम सरनाई आए, ठाकुर तुम सरनाई आए. Indradeep ji is meditating on Vaheguru. Rashmi ji meditating on Vaheguru. Louise ji, she is also meditating. She says the spirit and the bride say come. She sends me some really beautiful emails. I wish I can share. Maybe I'll share one of them in the next session. She sends me beautiful poetry in sometimes in French, sometimes in Russian, and it has to do with the poetry that we are meditating upon. So I'm very thankful for that. Makes a beautiful learning experience. Dilraj ji, wonderful to have you here. Anand ji, I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing well. Wonderful to see you here today. I hope everything is going well with you. Sushma ji is meditating on Satnam Vaheguru. And as there are a lot of comments, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Man Chao Ghanera, the Shabad, and I'll mention the comments while I'm playing that. And in the end, I will say goodbyes. So let's hear Man Chao Ghanera once more, and then we'll say goodbyes in the end. Let's meditate on this. Man Chao Ghanera. A deep desire. Man Chao Ghanera. A deep desire to love. Man Chao Ghanera, Chao Ghanera, Man Chao Ghanera, Chao Ghanera, Man Chao Ghanera, Man Chao Ghanera, Man Chao Ghanera, Man Chao Ghanera, आवो सजना ओ देखा, आवो सजना ओ देखा दर्शन तेरा राम, दर्शन तेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, दर्शन तेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। सुन प्रभु मेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। आओ सजना हो देखा दर्शन तेरा राम। Come love, so I can see you. Oh Ram, come, so I see you. खड़ी तका मैं घर आपनड़े, घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, खड़ी तका मैं। I stand and I wait and I watch, I look out for love. I'm standing at home, घर आपनड़े. I stand in my own house. I know you will come here. I won't need to go anywhere else. घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। With a deep desire, I wait for you. And not just a deep desire, but complete trust. मन चाओ घनेरा, सुन प्रभु मेरा, मन चाओ घनेरा, सुन प्रभु मेरा, मैं तेरा भरवासा, मैं तेरा भरवासा, चाओ घनेरा, सुन प्रभु मेरा, मैं तेरा भरवासा। दर्शन देख भई नह केवल, दर्शन देख भई नह केवल जन्म मरण दुख नासा, जन्म मरण दुख नासा, जन्म मरण दुख नासा। चाओ घनेरा मन, चाओ घनेरा मन, चाओ घनेरा राम, चाओ घनेरा राम मन, चाओ घनेरा राम। आवो सजना हो देखा दर्शन तेरा राम, चाओ घनेरा राम, दर्शन तेरा राम। घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। I stand and I wait for you, longing for love. Man Chao Ghanera, I have a deep desire, but not just that. Man Chao Ghanera, sun prab mera, listen. Are you listening to me? Oh my love, are you listening? It's more than just a desire. Man Chao Ghanera, sun prab mera, main tera bharwasa. I completely trust you that you will come. And with your coming, darshan dekh bhai neh keval, I will have no other desires left. Darshan dekh, as soon as I see you, all my other desires go away, and all my sufferings go away. Janam maran dukh nasa, man chao ghanera. So I have a deep desire for you. That's why I have this deep desire. सगली जोत जाता तू सोई, सगली जोत जाता तू सोई, मिले आ भाई सुभाए, मिले आ भाई सुभाए। नानक साजन को बल जाए, I know how I will get you, through my love. Your light is in everyone. The light that I see is yours. The light that I have is yours. Sagli jot jata tu soi. Your light is in everyone and it's revealed through love. Sagli jot jata tu soi, milya bhai subhai. If you want to meet जिन प्रेम कियो तिन ही प्रभ पायो, it's only through love. Your light in everyone is revealed through love. Sagli jot jata tu soi, milya bhai subhaye, Nanak sajan ko bal jaiye. So I love my beloved. Nanak sajan ko bal jaiye. And with that, I dissolve into truth. Saach mile, ghar aaye, while at home. I love the one who comes home to dissolve me to truth. Nanak sajan ko bal jaiye, Nanak sajan को बल जाए, साच मिले घर आए, साच मिले घर आए। भाए सुभाए घर आए, साच मिले भाए सुभाए, भाए सुभाए घर आए, चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। आवो सजना आओ देखा, आवो सजना आओ देखा, दर्शन तेरा राम, दर्शन तेरा राम। घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। आवो सजना मन चाओ घनेरा, ओ देखा मन चाओ घनेरा, दर्शन तेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। घर आपनड़े मन चाओ घनेरा, खड़ी तका मैं मन चाओ घनेरा। घर आपनड़े खड़ी तका मैं मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम, मन चाओ घनेरा राम। Man Chao Ghanera Ram. With that prayer, with this ardas, that our love will be deep, that our love will be dense, that we will have space for remembering oneness. I leave you guys today. We haven't had a group meditation for the ones on my meditation group in a while. So we will be doing that this week. Either on Tuesday evening, my time, which would be Wednesday morning in India, or Wednesday evening, which would be Thursday morning in India. We will do a meditation. If you want to join, please send me an email. If you're already in the meditation group, you should be getting an email about that in the next couple of days. I will send a link to the meditation. Although it won't be live here, it will be something that we will have with the meditation group. Again, in that discussion, it's not me really talking as much. I'd love for people to be talking. If you're part of the group, and I'll mention this in my email, let me know if you can actually appear on video, and then I'll send you a different link and you'll come on the video, and I want to be hearing from you rather than talking to you in that session. So I will see you later this week if you're in the meditation group. Otherwise, I will see you next week in the open session, same time, same day, Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 Eastern, 10:30 p.m. India time. Until then, Man Chao Ghanera Ram.